GA GN Degens, Diamond Hands, and everybody in between. And welcome back to the Door Show! Presented to you by the Diamond Hand Media Group and brought to you, as always, by your boy, your hostess with the mostest, Cap'n Colstis. I am your humbled, honored, and clearly always hyped host, and I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out with your boy. Today's special guest of the day, you know what day it is. It's Tokin Tuesday at the Door Show, and do our own research together. No DYOR at DHM, hence the door. We are broadcasting all over the place, so before we dive into today's show, the latest, greatest breaking news from around the world of Web3 and beyond, please take a quick second to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the Door Show on. If you are watching on YouTube, you might as well hit that notification bell down there as well so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping here on the channel. Or if you are watching on the Bird app or maybe tuned in on Twitter, make sure you hit the Twitter Spaces, that being rather, make sure you hit that follow button and that notification bell there as well so you never miss any of the DHM social media content. Or if you are listening to this podcast on your favorite podcast directory, whatever it may be, make sure you hit that follow button or that subscribe button right here and right now, as the audio of every episode of this here Door Show releases after each live show is complete. Next item up on deck, you could be so kind, you can find it in that big old diamond hand, hard to yours to do so while you are watching or listening to today's show. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that retweet button, leave me a comment, leave me a rating, jump on over in the live YouTube chat if you are watching live on YouTube. Love seeing your comments in there, being able to go back and forth with you on the show as well. If you are tuned in on Twitter Spaces, we will definitely have time to bring up guests in the show. We have fixed it to where the Twitter Space audio now runs directly into the YouTube. So you will be able to hear Twitter callers on the YouTube as well. So wherever you're at tuning in, make sure you do all of that good stuff. And also hit that share button. Send this platform and this channel and this show on over to your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, friends, enemies, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you would refer to as a good old-fashioned diamond hander. Somebody who can handle the downs of the market as well as the ups. But while we're down here in the downs, hopefully for not too much longer, they could use a little mental vacation, a little edutainment, if you will, from your boy Cap and Colt and guests, and get a little extra knowledge and insights. Can't thank you enough when you do all those things. It only helps me make this show and this platform bigger and better for each and every one of you. Woo! Welcome back to the Door Show. I was noticing on YouTube here, I want to bring my camera down just a touch. Hey, that's all I needed. What's up, everybody? GA GN, welcome in. Whether you're watching on YouTube, whether you're in the Twitter space, whether you're listening to the recording, watching the recording, wherever you might be, shout out to you. Hey, how you doing? Appreciate you being here, Diamond Hand fam. There's too much of you all over the place now, but live in the YouTube chat, we do have Dill Pickle Champion, GMGM, my man. Chris Ahumada, GMGM, brother. Appreciate you being in here. Moose the Monk, what's going on in the live YouTube chat? Mama Cap Jones in the live YouTube chat as well. Back to back Dill Pickle Champion. He's ready to rock and roll. Shout out everybody tuning in live and prime time. New show, new feel. Well, actually, pretty much same feel, just new time. That's about it. So let's get right on into it, my friends. As per usual, your national holidays, famous birthdays, and word of the day. Your national holidays, my friends. Hey, I get to celebrate one live on the show. Live on the show. You guys ready for this? Here we go. Today is Tuesday, January the 3rd, 2022. If you have yet to check that calendar, if you're a late riser, who's to say, who's to know? Third day of the year, first week of the year, and we're not even a percentage yet. Not even 1% through January. It's National Chocolate Covered Cherry Day. Make sure you enjoy those and snack them, munch them down if you got the munchies and you enjoy chocolate covered cherries. Also, it is National Drinking Straw Day. So I got a little cotton mouth. I'm going to use my drinking straw here and celebrate. What a celebration. Wow. Wow. So good. I got to go in for another. Well, I've celebrated today, National Drinking Straw Day. I hope you did as well. But there you go. There you have it, my friends. Your national holidays. Also, I forgot. There were 2 extra ones that didn't make that list. It's Mind and Body Wellness Day. Make sure you do something good for your mind and do something good for your body. And it's also Festival of Sleep. So if you took a nap today, if your significant other usually gets mad at you for taking a nap, hey, say it's all good, baby. It's Festival of Sleep Day. I'm just celebrating. You can chill out. You can relax. I'm not breaking any rules. I'm not hurting nobody. I'm just celebrating. And the way we celebrate today is by sleeping. Your famous birthdays of the day, if you're celebrating and you're a member of the Diamond Hand fam, or you're new to the show and you're celebrating. Katie McGrath, famous actress. You look up her name, you will know the face right off the bat. The wonderful Greta Thunberg. I'm going to stay off of that one. Katie Thurston, as well as the legendary Mel Gibson. Shout out to all of those wonderful humans celebrating a birthday today. And if you are as well, tuning in on any platform. Your word of the day to expand your vocabulary. And I had to look. Merriam-Webster, dictionary, some random website. They all had words we knew. I was like, you guys are slipping today. What the hell's the deal? You're not trying to expand our brains? I had to scroll. I had to move. But as my duty as your host to help you expand your noggin, your noodle, as some would refer, I do dive deep. So I dove deep and I found your word of the day. Exequatur. Exequatur. Exequatur spells exequatur, and it's an authoritative recognition or authentication as of a document or right. It's also, or can be also, an official warrant or permission. Used in one sentence, the United States commercial agents are appointed by the president and usually receive an exequatur. Your word of the day, exequatur. Okie dokie, artichokes. That's all I got for your opening statements. Once again, this is The Door Show, presented to you by the Diamond Hand Media Group. Make sure you're liking, following, subscribing, sharing, doing all that good stuff as we get this proverbial podcast train steaming on down the tracks with the first official segment of the day. Word on the chain. Not a whole lot going on around the world of Web3 and beyond. Some stuff going on in the chain, some stuff going on outside of the chain. It's my job to cover it all. So let's dive into it, my friends. Word on the chain has it. Item number 1, your current Ethereum, Bitcoin, and in my opinion, the remaining top 5 utility tokens, brought to you by CryptoBubbles.com. Right now, today, here at the current present time, it's a mixture of green and red. But in the one spot, as per usual, your Bitcoin price, BTC, is at a price per of $16,663 US dollars. Market cap of $321 billion and a 24-hour volume of $14 billion. It's up 0.1% on the hour, down 0.4% on the day, and a flat 0 on the week. Ethereum, for you maxis out there, ETH, current price per of $1,211 USD. Market cap of $148 billion. 24-hour volume of $3.5 billion. It's up 0.1% on the hour, but down 0.6% on the day and up 0.2% on the week. What about letting it flow, letting ourselves go, much like this chain has done over the past week's tempo? Hey, see what I did there? 72 cents on the Flow blockchain right now, $744 million market cap, 24-hour volume of $102 million. It's down 0.1% on the hour, up 7.1% on the day, and down 1.9% on the week. Before we get to the big story of the last few weeks, let's check out Matic for all of you Polygon addicts. 78 cents USD is Polygon right now. Matic blockchain, Matic Polygon blockchain, Matic coin, whatever you want to say. Market cap of $6.8 billion. 24-hour volume of $175 million. It's up 0.1% on the hour, down 1.4% on the day, and down 3.7% on the week. Last but certainly not least, the story of the last few days, Solana. And we'll dive a little bit deeper into some stuff going on in Solana here shortly. But your Sol blockchain, current price per of $13.02, steamed through that $12 price point we were talking about yesterday, and it is now sat above $13 for most of today. Market cap of $4.8 billion, 24-hour volume of 1.1 billion, up 0.1% on the hour, up a whopping 14.7% on the day, and up even bigger on the week. It is up 18.7%. So there you go. There you have it. Your current top 5 crypto prices. In my opinion, that would be Cap and Colt if you are listening on Twitter behind the Diamond Hand Media Group page. In my opinion, going forward in 2023 and beyond. Now you can stop staring at the charts, biting the end of your doggone fingers off, and worrying about whether we're going up or down, whether it's a green candle or red candle, whether you're sweating bullets or whether you're so cold you don't know what the hell's going on. Stop worrying. Stop fretting, because we got plenty of other stuff to talk about. Word on the chain has it. Item number 2. Well, actually, before we get fully into number 2, briefly back to number 1. It's Bitcoin's 14th birthday. 14 years old Bitcoin's been around. And also, little fun fact per Watcher Guru. If you invested $1,000 10 years ago today, you would have $1.26 million in your wallet, whatever wallet you choose to hold your Bitcoin in. But if you invested $1,000, you'd have $1.26 million. That's a hell of a return for only 10 years of waiting. Who knows what that might be in another 10 years from now. Also, a little bit of an update of some transactions and what the future might look like here in 2023. Bitcoin only saw 93,000 transactions in 2022, and Ethereum saw 408,000 total transactions. So you see the building blocks in place for Ethereum and what could be possibly coming when it does hit the mainstream. Sorry. Making a couple adjustments here to the old microphone. All right, back into it. Word on the chain has it. Item number 2. Everybody's talking about it, so I got to talk about it. I got to get everybody up to date so we're all on the same page. 1 second, another sip of water. I'm just celebrating National Straw Day. Man, that's got to be some of the best water. Wow. Your bonk token. So if you haven't heard about it, apparently it was airdropped to Solana NFT holders, 297,000 individual NFTs to be exact. It said individual NFTs. Essentially, it's a degen coin play on the Sol blockchain, and it's an opportunity to kind of try and pump the price of Solana in the opinion of a lot of experts, a lot of people who are much smarter than I when it comes to Web3, crypto, blockchain, NFTs, all that shit. And that's kind of what it's looking like. I got a couple of graphs and a couple of graphics here if you're watching on YouTube to show you, kind of let you know what is going on with the bonk token. Let me pop it up right here. It is so far sub a penny, it's not even funny. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros and then 114, but it's up 24.9%. So they did airdrop this, right? It was free. And anybody who has obviously held on to it to this price now has made some type of money. I don't know what form, shape, or fashion of money, but they've made some type of money somewhere. Who's to say, who's to know? But now the degens are getting involved, and it's not going much past this. You can see the chart here. It's just been really bumpy, and a lot of people are thinking it's going to shoot up. But also a lot of people are predicting that it's going to fall off, because right now I'm looking on YouTube. If you're listening on Twitter, on the 24-hour chart, if you switch to the 7-day chart, which of course I brought that as well, you see it's just a shift, a slot. That's not the word I was looking for. A sharp shift from down to up, just absolutely ridiculous. So will it keep booming? Will it keep moving? Who's to say, who's to know? Is this a little head and shoulders forming here? Is that what we got going on? I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass at this point in time. I'm not telling you to get involved in bonk, but everybody is talking about bonk. It's the new meme token. It's the shit. Am I getting involved? No. Negative, zero, nada. Not for a half a fucking second. Not for no chance whatsoever. Don't even think about putting your money on it either. There's no reason to take that risk, you doggone degenerate. I'm going to have to add bonk. It costs 0 ETH, 0 Sol, 0 zero bonk, zero of any of them other shit coins you know about right now. I'm gonna have to add bonk into that. And when I close this doggone show, I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why everybody. It's just because it's been the longest degen summer of our lives, and now we're going into the spring. I mean, for crying out loud. Hey, I don't know about. Speaking of, I don't know about your guys' weather right now, but I got hail falling out of the sky. Right before I went live on the show, hail, not big hail, maybe only like nickel size hail, tiny hail, but boy, oh boy, was it a hailing out there. Matilda didn't know what the hell was going on. She was looking out on that patio saying, holy shit, what the hell's falling out of the sky, man? This is ridiculous. Why are you locking me out of the room? This is nuts. But hey, we got a show to film, show to shoot. We got a show to have. Can't be having cat running all over the place, unplugging wires and shit. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Word on the chain has it, item number 3. Let's get back to it. Interesting little bit of information here. If you didn't know, you will soon. We're about to go back to the Trump NFT, and not something that anybody else is talking to. Apparently, the wallet, the account that released the NFTs, one called Trump Deployer, has been dealing in risque NFT investments. Apparently, the wallet Trump Deployer has bought a piece, and I'll show you here in a minute, the wallet out of the erotical art collection. So if you're watching the show live, this is that wallet. It literally has 2 NFTs in it. This one here that you won't be able to see is called an OS dollar. This is on the Polygon blockchain, sold for 1 Matic, and then as well as this erotical art number 0, erotical art. And you can kind of see, yeah, a little bit of erotical art there. I clicked on the erotical art, and no, I do not have those pictures. I will let you go down the erotical art rabbit hole if you want to, because it is a very interesting rabbit hole. Nobody knows who controls this wallet, but that NFT collection is rather interesting. I will leave it at that and let you dive down the rabbit hole if you wish. But hey, who's to say, who's to know what the hell this Trump deployer was doing? Because all they have done is traded legendary Trump trading cards, as well as this OS dollar, and then transferred this erotical art. So, what do they have in store for the erotical art? Who is to say? Who is to know? Formulate the questions for yourself. And I just wanted you to know that some weird shit's going on over there. And if you, hey, NSFW, don't be scrolling through fucking OpenSea on this erotical art collection right here. You got your bus behind your shoulder. You thought they didn't like NFTs now? Holy hey, don't hey, I'm telling you what, erotical art, don't be clicking on that shit if you're around anybody you want to eventually bring into the NFT space. Let me tell you that. But the Trump deployer, apparently, up to no good. You be the judge. Or, oh, I should have said this, you be the judge. Up to no good, or I'm just gonna call myself in my shit. Either up to no good. Wait a minute. Pardon me. All right, pause. Either up to no good, or just wanting to buy some erotic art. You be the judge. Hey, see, there we go. Worked out that time. Word on the chain has it. Item number 4. PUBG has officially announced their alpha NFT registration. What is PUBG, you might ask? Well, if you're not a gaming nerd, if you're not a millennial, you probably won't know what PUBG is. I think you might be older than a millennial and still know. But it is PlayerUnknown's Battleground. This is a very popular first-person shooter game. It's a battle royale game. Back when Fortnite first came out, it was dropped as a more realistic, competitive version. People really, really enjoyed it, but it just never boomed like Fortnite did. But it still was somewhat of a success. Now, they are apparently getting into NFTs and blockchain technology. They have partnered with Banger Games. And Banger Games is a Web3 platform that enables Web2 gaming companies to provide NFTs and P2E features and incorporate them into their games. Well, that's massive. So PUBG is diving into the space. Okay, it's confirmed. Looked a little bit deeper into it. There's 3 new modes in which players will have an opportunity to earn some form of in-game currency and NFTs TBD. I couldn't find anything. But they're releasing Mad Max, Kill Frenzy, and Ghost Killer. I'm very interested to see what the hell all rolls out here. You can look deeper into all those modes, and there's all types of articles and shit going on about them. The gaming community is not really interested in this. Nobody's really talking about this. They're talking about the articles and saying how NFTs are pushing gaming out and yada yada yada. All this shit. The normal people hate NFTs, whatever. I don't know. PUBG thinks that their audience and their fan base can use it. So here we go. Let's see what they can do in partnership with Banger Games. Word on the chain has it. Item number 5. Word on the chain has it that Italy has officially introduced new cryptocurrency capital gains taxes. That's right. Officially now, on any gains above 2,000 euros, which is roughly 2,110 US dollars, Italian citizens must pay a 26% tax on any capital gains. Again, above that 2,000 euros. There's a couple incentives here as well, because it seems to be that going forward, they're going to make this mass adopted and have widespread rules and regulations. Why do I say that? I continue. There's an incentive in this proposal, and the proposal's already passed. It passed today or yesterday. I think it was today. Proposal passed for taxpayers to declare their crypto holdings as of January 1st and pay a 14% tax. Now, I don't know if they get grandfathered in or if whatever, but right now, hey, you get locked in before, and that's kind of what it seems like. Hey, you pay 14% before it gets realized as an asset and everybody has to pay taxes on it. And then they're paying like 30%. You got locked in at 14%. So there's that incentive. There's also an incentive for crypto owners to receive amnesty for unreported gains achieved in previous years. They can do this by paying a tax of 3.5%. It's a substitute of any tax that would come up in the future, 3.5% plus 0.5% for every year previous to 2023 that they have attained crypto gains. So not too bad of a deal there, I guess. An interesting initiative. However, or incentive, whatever you call it. However, this makes me question, makes me wonder, what does this mean for other states, other nations, other everything, regulation in general? I mean, that's nuts. That seems like they're going to make that just a regular currency, widespread all over the place. And I am very interested to see what rolls out in Italy and then how it kind of rolls out into other countries. I think that regulation isn't the best thing. I really don't think it is the best thing. I truly believe that regulation has been put in place to it is going to try and be put in place to control the people who have found some sense of control again, have found some sense of being able to control their money and kind of find some type of gains and have found a lane in this space. If regulation comes, it ain't going to be good for nobody whatsoever. But we'll see how it rolls out in Italy, and we'll see if it's rocky. I predict it's going to be filled with speed bumps, that old journey there, but we will see how it goes. Last but certainly not least, word on the chain has it. Item number 7. Wait, is that 6 or 7? 6. Sorry, wait. 6. Word on the chain has it. Item number 6. Had to give you a couple of SBF and FTX updates today. There is some wild shit going on. Not crazy wild, but pretty fucking wild. Apparently, SBF has pleaded not guilty to all charges filed against him in the FTX fraud case, as well as his trial has been set. A long 10 months. October the 2nd, 2023 will begin the FTX and SBF trial, and we shall see what the hell happens. But there you go. There you have it, my friends. Your latest news from around the world of Web3 and beyond. Kind of a quiet day, but still some stuff to get excited about, be knowledgeable about. And hey, you go into the next space. Now you're up to date. You don't have to scroll all the way through Twitter. You just pop into the show. You say, hey, what the hell do you know? Now my brain got a couple sizes bigger. All right, my friends, it's officially time to wrap up the first segment and keep it rolling into the second segment of the day. Doorkeepers. So I am really interested to see how this goes. I'm pretty sure everything should be all right, rocking and rolling. We had it set yesterday where guests could call in, everything was all good, but we couldn't hear them. Then I was kind of contemplating once I had this all set up and we fixed that problem and everything. We didn't have him live on camera last night when we were doing some tests. And I was like, maybe that would have been a good idea to kind of finish this one important question. But hey, we'll bring him up in the Twitter space once he comes live on YouTube. Don't know where the hell he is. Oh yeah, he's getting rocking and rolling. He's over there. But my friends, it is officially time to get on your feet and put your hands together. And welcome back. Jeez, what has been a long 2 weeks away from the Door Show, my friends. A legend among normal people, an electric human being, the founder of the Chad and Brad family NFT collection, the owner of the Foundation Delivery Dispensary. That would make him a legal Lord's Kale provider, if you didn't know. He's Chad's dad. Shout out to the dopest young man in the entire planet. And also, he's an NFT OG, a builder of Web3, one of the dopest human beings you ever had an opportunity to come in contact with. The one, the only, the legendary, Travis Pastor.
What's up? Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year. How you doing?
How's it going? I'm doing good, man. How's it sound? Can you hear me?
Good.
Yeah? Awesome.
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten better headphones, so I'm going to have to like stay angled so it doesn't look as ridiculous.
No, it seems good. Are you going to come up in the Twitter space?
Yeah, you want me to hop up in there as well?
Yeah, I'm going to see how this works. I'm going to see if there's issues with it. If not, we'll just keep you muted, but we'll see what happens if it does work. But hey, we're back on Tokin Tuesday, and I got new headphones too. You said you said that you were going to steal your Guns headphones. What the hell happened? What the hell happened in that game?
I was, man. It's a big box. I was going to tear the box open. See, that's what I was worried about.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to happen or not.
I can try and mute it down. That's the only thing with the Twitter Spaces is you can't really like mute it when you're a speaker. It's got to be full. But I remember when we were doing the test yesterday that you could put my voice out onto Twitter also when you're streaming the audio. So I don't know.
No, you weren't live on the video is the thing. I mean, there's no echo now because I wanted to see if I could press that a couple of buttons and see if it will work. I don't know, because I'm not no damn audio technician. I'm fucking shooting from the hip on the fly here. But I mean, it should be all good. I don't know, like if you unmute right now and if you talk, well, because then I'm like trying to think, hey, we're doing live testing here on Tokin Tuesday. Holy shit, kids, watch out. I was trying to think because like if I mute and you talk on the Twitter space, they'll be able to hear you in the Twitter space and in here. Like if you unmute yourself and talk right now. So, and like if I mute myself, I think it'll be decent. I don't know. But you can also hear me in there, right?
Yeah, I can hear you coming through Twitter, and I got you in my headphones also.
Yeah, and there's no echo or delay that I can hear or anything.
Okay.
I don't think it's any. I don't know. Nothing sounds to be in any type of issue.
Yeah, I wonder if I just stay unmuted. Oh yeah. I can hear so I can hear myself now and your audio. Now I'm getting an echo.
All right, so here's what we'll do. Since I'm able to, it just goes right through. Like we'll be able to hear everything regardless. We'll just be live on the show. We'll just have you up there. I'll just like put you in the co-host spot. Hey, live, the first ever Tokin Tuesday with the live Twitter space. I obviously got to figure that out. Because I was thinking that was going to happen, but there's a way to have that not happen. I just don't exactly know how it all is. But we'll still have you up in the co-host spot, and they'll still be able to hear you on Twitter Spaces talking through my profile. So it's all good in the fucking hood. So hey, Happy Token Tuesday, motherfucker. What's going on?
Token Tuesday. Dude, actually, my mom. So my mom popped up. My mom's downstairs now, so she's down here hanging. She got into an accident a little while ago last week, and she's been in a loaner. So, dude, how I told you yesterday, I was like, it's funny because, the kids are off school. I figured it'd be nice and easy and relaxing. I got the baby. It's like, no, I'm running around. We're doing a bunch of stuff. Like it's been nonstop. Nonstop. So 2023 has already been kicking my ass, man. So I'm ready to smoke a bowl.
Jeepers creepers. Hey, I couldn't be more ready than you are, man. So you ready to kick off this Token Tuesday?
See, I'm curious how I could probably even like get the bubble action right.
Oh wow. Look at this guy moving his mic all around.
I got fate, right? I got
cannoli. Wow. Watch out.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Talk all deep into the mic.
Now you sound even. Oh yeah. Hey. Hell yeah. All right. Well, don't make fun of me. I have lost my lighter, and my lighter will be found at some point, or I'll just go buy a new one at some point. Oh shit! Now he's unplugged his microphone. He's fucking up over there. I'm fucking up over here. It's all one and the same, man. I gotta figure this out because now I can't hear you as fucking clear. It doesn't sound as clear as it did now. But I'm like, I know everything sounds clear, but my output is all jagged up. I don't know. I'm no fucking audio engineer. I'm just gonna have to test some more and try some shit out. We might be another week delayed in the old Twitter spaces. We will make sure those are running without a hitch in order to kind of get this up and going. So don't make fun of me.
Cheers.
Still here. Let's cheers, huh?
You still got the torch?
Yeah, still got the torch. Still got the torch, man. I'm fresh out of fucking lighters. Don't make fun of me. Cheers.
Cheers, sir. Now my coughs will come in.
There's going to be a hell of a Token Tuesday. I can tell you just by that. Before we dive in anything, conspiracy theories, rabbit holes, nonsense, everything in between, please get me up to date, and everybody out there listening, wherever you might be. Chad and Brad, updates, NFT, alpha, everything in between, what's going down. We made it through the holidays. It's been 2 weeks since I talked to you. The last time we talked, hey, let's just take it easy. Let's make it through the holidays. Let's hang out. Let's chill out. And we'll attack 2023. So where are we at? What's going on with the Chad, Brad, Thad, Dads, and Bryce's?
It's good, man. So we talked about closing off our mint at the 2000. So we're going to stop everything at 2000 mints. That way we can focus on the females, building additional utility for that. We've been coming up with kind of a lot of really cool ideas and some different things that we can add to the female line and give even more value than what we've already been doing throughout 2022. 2022 was awesome. I put a little recap up there on Twitter about what we did and how we've kind of just the IRL side and the over 3,000 bags currently of boof have gone out. We almost are at our 2,000 customer mark. We did a little over 8,000 orders last year just out here in the Coachella Valley. So it was a busy year, man. And the booth by Chad has been really, really popular. And so we've been working on trying to expand those brands and kind of go statewide with that. We talked a little bit about that last time, and we've been making moves towards that. And just once we come out with the female collection, we'll have all of our traits that we've been gathering. We'll start revealing some of the one-on-ones that we've been coming out with and what we plan to do with those. But we're only 13 away from that 2,000 mark, man. 13 more OGs until we close everything out, and then the floor is thin. So if you haven't gotten a chance, we're going to keep everything right at the 0.035 that it's been chilling at. We've just been given the easy access to everybody to get involved and get those OGs out so we can move forward with season 2 of the Chad and Brad family series and saga. So it's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to 2023. That's for sure.
Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to 2023 with having a fuckload of families in my wallet. That's what I'm looking forward to. I don't know if you saw, but I got Deezy into the Chad and Brad's last week.
Okay.
You see that?
Oh
Got
yeah. Yeah.
family,
Yeah.
him into the family. So I made sure to get him too. We needed to get him started. Needed to get him some Chad X building up, needed to get him in, get him going. But I'm excited for female collection, everything you guys got going. Is there a target date? You keeping that kind of, or you just kind of like anytime people can kind of look forward to? You just waiting to drop some alpha?
So we were looking at March. We always kind of talked about kind of right at the end of the first quarter of Q1 2023 is right around when we wanted to drop that female line. So we'll be giving more updates. We'll be coming out with some more sneak peeks. We've been gathering all the traits and kind of just getting that information ready so that we can bring that to the artist and start moving forward on all the artwork. And then we'll generate the collection, get the contract out. Once that's up, we'll have a limited drop of 2,000 for the females. And so we'll be just we'll match that 2,000 for the OGs and 2,000 for the females, and we'll have a total of 4,000 going into hopefully the middle of the year here.
Two things. Number one, I got two questions off of that, and we'll get to the second one here in a second. Number one, do you think kind of March, April is going to be pretty telling for this space in general? And the reason why I asked that, my opinion of this is that I think it can go one of two ways, right? Tax time rolls around and everybody either royally fucked up and they're going to flee, run, and hide from the space, or everybody did somewhat okay and all that refund money comes back into the space and maybe we see some type of a rebound. I'm not sure what all happens. I'm not saying that tax money is what brings the fucking NFT space back by any means. Do not misconstrue me for what I'm saying. But are you kind of targeting March, April? Maybe we start to feel a little bit of a bull in the NFT space?
I'm hoping so, man. I'm thinking that, I think a lot of it was the stimulus checks when they were going out. A lot of people were dumping that into crypto. That's how you saw those Doge pumps and all the things that happened early on last year. What was that, 2021 also, basically 2021 leading up to the major peaks, the all-time highs, and then obviously what happened here in 2022. So all that money, it went right into the market. So you never know what people are going to do with their money. I think especially with the lows that we're seeing, Solana at $10, I think it went from like $7.50, $8, and now it's up to 13, 14 now. Yeah. So yeah, it had a nice little run. It's the only one that's basically ignoring the bear right now, right? Everything else is red and Sol's just jumping. I don't know if you talked about that. What's it, Bonk or something like that was running? Yeah.
I briefly touched on it, just like what's going on, and it's just a fucking degen coin that was got Solana NFT holders.
Right.
What's the fucking point? That's what I want to know. Hey, let's go down this rabbit hole. Fuck it. What's the point? What other than being a degen play to make some type of liquidity on the Solana side of things and maybe pump up the price, which we did see. Nice $5 action. It's up like 18-20% on the week. Is that all it was for? What is it gonna be? Are you gonna be able to buy NFTs with Bonk? What's the point of Bonk? Do you know? Nobody seems to know, but everybody seems to be talking about it.
I mean that's what immediately I thought when I saw the run in Sol and then the bonk and everything that was going like that. I'm like, okay, that's probably people getting over onto that chain and making this degen play, and we see all the volume going with that coin. And so yeah, that makes sense. Just like how any other ERC20 token, if you drop a token on ETH, if ETH drops, the value of your token drops. That's just kind of how it goes. At least the dollar value, right? Which is what everybody looks at. Not necessarily the ETH to token value, but the actual dollar value on that drops. It's just the economics of building on those chains. So yeah, I think that's kind of what we're seeing a little bit here. It's interesting, man. It's interesting to say. A lot of people are going to get burned. What goes up must come down, especially if it's up that much over 4 days. I'm not saying it's the top. I'm not saying, anybody should go if they got it, sell, but
Oh, it's fucking
But
top.
it's pretty astronomical
You
to
see
see
those
what it's
charts
been
I had
doing.
up earlier? You see those fucking?
Oh yeah, man, it's a rocket ship straight up.
It's not good at all. Let me find the 7-day chart, which it only came out yesterday. So because the 24-hour does not tell the story. Oh, I'm sliding all the way down. I'm looking for bonk where Z would be. It's like, hey, B is the second letter of the alphabet. Learn your shit, Cap. What are you doing here, bud? All right, look at for those of you who haven't seen this yet on the show, look at this shit. There's your 7-day on bonk. Hey, you got a little H&S. You got a little H&S going on here, Travioli, huh? We going to the moon or what? We going to
Yeah,
the moon?
man. Well, see, that's the thing is the it's so cheap. It's such a cheap token, so it's very, despite the risk, it's very inviting. It's like, oh, well, even if I throw $100 at it, right? People will be like, oh, I'll throw $100 at it, see where it goes. What does that give me? 100 million of them or something like that?
If you throw $100 at bonk token, this is the only moon you're going to. This is the only fucking moon you're going to. If you're watching live on YouTube, the moon is below the earth and it is just a straight red candle. Or if you're not watching on YouTube, straight down to the moon. That is exactly where it's going. I don't think this is going to be the next fucking $5, $10, $20, $30 token at all. Nothing even. I don't even think it reaches $1. Everybody thought Doge was going to reach $1 in 2022. The fuck happened to that? Now we
Well,
have
how many zeros we got there?
fucking token to hopefully maybe that one takes off.
Well, how many zeros do we have there right before? Was that 4 or 5 zeros, 4 zeros?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you could go to 3 zeros, and that would still make a lot of people a lot of money.
I don't know.
So,
either way, I'm good, man. I'm good on that. I did my run with Doge. I did. I don't know. I am going to be a smart investor now. I'm not an institutional investor by any means, but I'm just going to be fucking smart. I just want to be smart. That's it. That's it.
No, yeah, it's a DGen play, man. It's definitely a DGen play.
That's all it is. I'm trying to make fucking money in 2023, not just, hey, look, I learned a lot in 2022. Bought a lot of fucking NFTs that went straight to that moon that I'm still looking at here on my screen. I don't plan on doing that in 2022 or 2023. Damn, I tell you what, the first couple days into a new year, you always fucking, it's all over in your head. Is it 2022, 23, 20? Writing it all fucking wrong and shit. How long does it get out of that?
It's going to take me a while. I'm going to be writing 2022 till like probably July.
It'll take me a month, easily a month. Oh, shit. All right. Sorry for the rabbit hole, kids. This is what happens on Token Tuesday. We enjoy some Lord Scale and we talk about the project, and then who knows whatever else we might fall into along the way. As Travis enjoys his second hit from the bong. Hits from the bong. A little Cypress Hill from you. From me. Not from you. From me. For you. From me. Damn, apparently I enjoyed too many vitamins before this fucking show. Apparently that hit of vitamins is what sent me over the top. However, something you were mentioning is having the 2,000-piece women collection to match the males of the Thad Dad, Chad Brads, and Bryce's. I'm very interested to hear the women's names because, like, if they don't roll off the tongue as smooth as that, what the hell am I going to do on this show, man? Like, I need Thad Dad, Bryce, Karen, Stephanie, Amanda. Oh, man. But I like, before you dive into that, because save what you're thinking. I know you just had a really good thought. I like the exclusivity. I really think that exclusivity is going to be the future of NFTs. And we might even be talking in the hundreds. We might not even be touching thousands at some point in time, because truly what I believe is that these companies will have segments of NFTs, but they're going to be memberships, or there will be companies based basically around an NFT that might be a membership or a club. I mean, you already seen it, Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? Like, maybe, what if it is a physical yacht club that offers NFTs and there's only 100 of them, right? I think that will kind of be the future, and exclusivity is something that will really drive the price of these up, at least in the NFT space. And the NFT space, again, one small segment of Web3 and blockchain technology, and the future of not saying Web3 anymore. So back to the good thought you had when I was talking about the females, the names, and then also exclusivity.
Well, so that's that's kind of the thing. With the female names is we're trying to figure out the flow because we got to have the Karen, we got to have we really wanted to have Stacy's mom, considering we have Chad's dad. It only makes sense. And then Mary Jane. So they don't flow as
easy, bro.
it's not bad. They don't flow as well
why.
as the Chad, Brad, Dad, Brad, but they're going to be more recognizable.
I mean, if you got Stacy's mom and you got no Stacy, then what the fuck are we doing out here?
Well, yeah, we got to have a Stacy. There's going to be a Stacy and Stacy's mom. So yeah, we pretty much, yeah.
So did I just get all the names, or
well, so we had people suggest names too. So we had a form. We still have a form in our Discord that people can go to. They can suggest and fill out with traits and names, and if they want to see certain one of ones. Just getting a bunch of ideas from the community, and then we're going to get together with the team, discuss them, go over them, and kind of pick our top ones and get them put in the collection. So figured it would be really cool so that people would be able to see kind of some of their stuff going into the artwork. You could, if you had a certain trait that you suggested, you might be more prone to want to collect that one. And so it'll be cool to have people that might build their collections that way. Just how some people enjoyed certain traits in the OGs. I think Truth is going for the nightlife background, which is the all black backgrounds. He's been collecting those and hitting people up for those. So it's cool to see the little things people pick and what they enjoy.
That's what I was gonna say, especially if you're a diamond hander and you get those traits that you suggested. I mean, you can set the floor at 100 ETH. You can buy up all of them. Like, come on in if you want, and then
that
would be crazy. That would be crazy for the project, So that's how it starts. That's where it goes. I'm really interested to see, but also exclusivity. What do you think about that? Like, I really think that's the future, man.
Well, so that's what's especially in the cannabis industry, man. We've been thinking of ways. Because of the different things that they're doing with the taxes, and the laws are constantly changing. They're constantly implementing new things that we have to do both statewide and in other states and in the cities and things like that. So things can change, things can open up, whether it's being able to finally ship cannabis products, whether it's being able to start doing interstate commerce, things like that. I think people that are involved in the project now and as holders, I think that gives us more of an incentive to, if we open up some sort of, monthly subscription box, right? Like people see where you pay every month and you get some cannabis products, and you can pick out like whether you enjoy sativa the most or whether you enjoy, indica, and if you're a dabber, if you prefer joints, pre-rolls, things like that. You can pick certain boxes that you'd want sent direct to your door. Obviously, that's in the future, and that depends on the federal laws and what we can do with that. But those are the things kind of like we look forward to. We're always a longer thinking. We look down the road. I've always preached from the very beginning, this is a long term. You're getting involved in an IRL company. People got to realize that with NFTs and the degen plays and the pump and dumps, some of them can create IRL companies because of how popular they become. But a lot of them, they don't really sustain. You see the pump and dumps and the rugs and this and that. And that just hurts a lot of the investors because they're looking for that short term. If you find something that's got something attached to it that has an actual business plan, an IRL sustainable model behind it, then 100% that's something you can diamond hand. We're not a flip project. We're a diamond-handed minded project. So that's kind of our idea, is to repay holders in the future with kind of these other perks.
I don't know nobody who thinks like that either, who is the owner of a brand that might be based on that thought process, long-term vision. Let's just say the Diamond Hand Media Group is definitely focused on the business side of things in 2023. And I know you guys have been from the jump, from the get-go, right? And I will dive into foundation here in just a second. Totally blanked on foundation. Don't know. I'm building the foundation. Come on, kid, get with it. But I am so excited to really put together everything that we've been building in over the course of 2022, and all the losses, all the lessons, never a loss, always a lesson, all the obstacles, all the shit that we went through, the rugs, the high gas fees, Ethereum taking a shit, minting in the middle of a bear market, free mints, degen summer, everything we went through. Now we get an opportunity to just apply all those lessons. And I believe everybody who applies those lessons are the ones that are going to go forward. And you can very easily apply those lessons to IRL, and to tie it all back together, build a successful IRL business. And one day we're not going to say Web3. I've already said that once on this show. It's just going to be the internet. Once again, it's just going to be the internet. It's just a cliche term tech and emerging technology people like to say, and it's stuck with the degens. That's all it boils down to at the end. But how's everything with Foundation? Speaking of,
Foundation's good, man. Like I said, we're looking on doing expanding the brands. That's our biggest focus this year. So 2023, our entire thing is just getting the booth out there, getting the legacy. We've got our Foundation Select, which is our in-house brand. Those are they're our most popular products, so it makes sense. They're the products that we produce in-house have been our best-selling products, and most of it just has to do with quality over price. A lot of people, when they go in, they look at two things. Like I've always said, potency and price is usually what matters. It's not everybody, but the average cannabis consumer that's going out and they're spending, $40 here every couple days on weed. Those are the guys that just smoke. They want the best potency, whatever's going to be able to stretch the longest for the cheapest price. And we're able to hit that nail on the head, and they become really popular brands. So it only makes sense that we bring them to other cities. We're not going to cannibalize our own market and, cannibalize the shops here locally. So we're still going to be the exclusive in the Coachella Valley. We'll be the only ones out here that carries any of our products. But when it comes to LA, San Diego, San Francisco, we're going to start expanding into those shops like kind of we've always planned on doing. And the better the relationships we make with the shops on the wholesale level, we'll be able to essentially make the connections for the future of what we're trying to do with the metaverse and the dispensary and the kind of that digital aspect that we're looking to bring to it. We make a really good connection on the brand level. We can start saying, hey, let's get you guys involved. We'd like to, since you carry our brands, obviously we can send orders up your way for people that are looking for our brands. It only makes sense. It's just going to bring them more and more clientele. It's a sweeter deal all around for them.
So expansion is the name of the game for Foundation in 2023.
Oh, all there. Yeah. Distro, we have 3 licenses. We've got our retail, manufacturing, and our distro. And our distro, 0% tax. Our retail, 7% city tax, 15% excise tax. State, you've seen the receipts. When you go to a shop, it's taxes over taxes over taxes. And so with the distro, we can really expand, really kind of take advantage of that 0% tax and just bring in a lot of revenue for the company, which only gives us even more opportunities to expand.
I thought I had one of those Illinois cannabis receipts. I also liked what you were doing there. Hey, cannibalize the cannabis. Everybody loves a good cannibalism of cannabis. I mean, I'll cannibalize some cannabis if you know what I'm saying. Hey, now, one more time for good measure. We'll get into some conspiracy theories or some.
Well, I don't want to break your heart here, but I do have to make it a tight 30 today. I can already hear I know. I'm sorry. I hear my mom downstairs. I gotta take her with her rental to go get her car and then drive the rental back to the rental place and have her take me back. It's a thing.
We should do a fucking speed round to finish the sentence.
If we can, yeah, that would be awesome.
All right.
I apologize to drop it on you. It dropped.
Yeah. Nothing like
Shit.
5 minutes before the fucking end of the show.
I was gonna text you, but you were in the middle of the show, and I was like, I don't want to text him while he's doing. I mean,
That would have
I
been
should have.
maybe like 5 minutes before, but it's all right. I'm a host for a reason, ladies and
was
gentlemen.
pretty-
It's officially time for Finish the Sentence, Travis. Super speed, 10 hot seat sentences by yours truly. I start them in your perspective. You finish them in your perspective. Are you fucking ready? Oh shit! Yep, live on the show. Hi, Sherelle. Tell your wife I love her.
She just whispered.
Dude, here we go.
Your mom wants to leave.
Shit. Super speed. Super speed. Number 1. If I had to choose between going back to being 18 years old, but knowing what I know now, or staying in the present and getting $1 million, I would choose to
Oh yeah, go back all day.
build the empire at 18.
Oh yeah, because by 18, man, I had a savings account. I had, I'd been working for at least 5 or 6 years at that point. So it was, I think you could take that money at that age and really do something with it. Way more than $1 million.
If I was 18 years old, knowing what I know now, whoa, holy shit. 18-year-olds need to take advantage. Number 2. Since you're a sports guy, if I could choose between hitting a home run as a pitcher, scoring a goal as a hockey goalie, or scoring a touchdown as a lineman, I would choose to.
Lineman touchdown.
Yeah, that's big words in the sacred side. You got to have it happen once or twice.
Well,
It'd be a good fucking feeling. Super speed. Number 3. No rabbit holes today. If I had to go to prison for 1 year and then get out after that year, straight up, or I go to prison with a Rubik's Cube and I can get out once it's solved, I would choose to.
Jesus. I've never solved the Rubik's Cube. I've had many Rubik's Cubes. I've never solved a single one. So I don't even know how long it would take.
You taking
for
the
me
year
to do it.
You get it under a year?
I feel like I could get it under. Do I have access to books and stuff? Do I get computer time in prison? Can I look up strategies? No.
That's cheating.
I'm gonna take the Rubik's Cube.
Wow.
I think I could figure it out in a year.
Not in a year, maybe.
Just nonstop.
One day when your hair's falling out, your eyelashes, your eyes are just crusted open because you're staring at this stupid Rubik's Cube. I solved it. Let me the fuck out. It's been 22 years or some shit. Number 4. If every aspect of my life had stats, the one stat I would want to know the most is
lung capacity.
Oh, that's an interesting one. I was thinking like how many times like I've blown my nose or how many times like I've taken a piss. Like just something stupid.
No, cubic inches of smoke I consumed in my lungs.
That'd be a hell of a stat to find out. Number 5. If I could choose one fictional character to beat the absolute dog shit out of, the fictional character I would choose is
Scrappy Doo.
What you got against Scrappy?
He was always trying to fight, man. I just thought it'd be fun.
Oh, you just want
to let me at him. He was to let me at him.
You just want, yeah, pick on somebody your own size, mother sucker. Number 6. If I had to choose between having only knees or having only elbows, so your knees are either gone and you got only elbows, so you can do this, or your elbows are gone and you got knees, so you can move your shit. Which one do you want gone?
I'd go knees gone.
You go walk like
the knees,
stick man.
Yeah, I'll go reverse alien knees.
Fucking look like Forrest Gump before he got his leg braces off.
Yep.
Number 7. If I had to choose between living the rest of my life blind or the rest of my life inside of an Olive Garden, I would choose to.
Olive Garden. Because when you're here, you're family.
Oh god. 3 more and you're out of here. Number 8. If I had a one-time pass to commit any crime in the world, the crime I would choose to commit is
Robbing a bank.
easy thought. Didn't think about that one, actually. I didn't give this one much thought, so I was really interested. Hey, robbing a bank, sign me the fuck up. And you just get away with the money too? Shit. Number 9. If my belly button was an actual button, its function would be
Ooh. I would do jump. Just if like super jump. Just so I could jump high.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like little Mario sound.
Push the button and just bam. You're gone.
Number 10. Oh my gosh. Number 10. If hands weren't called hands, I would call them
Finger pods.
finger pods.
The thing I don't know. So I was trying to think of something that holds your fingers.
Meat hooks.
Meat hooks. That's a good one.
Meat hooks.
Oh,
Ladies
they're
and
blowing
gentlemen,
me
the
off.
one, the only, the legendary, quickly having to get the fuck out of here before he
Sorry.
is canceled for good. The legendary Travioli.
Appreciate you, brother.
Hey. Yeah. All right. Hey, whoa, wait. All right. Appreciate the hell out of you, dude. Get the hell out of here
I
before,
appreciate you, man.
and I'll close this damn show out,
I'll hit you up a little later. Thank you, brother.
Holy cannoli! We almost got Travis canceled, you guys. That would have been absolutely bananas. Could you imagine if we would have got Travis canceled? Clearly, we still have a little bit of fixing and finessing to do with the Twitter space. Still here as Travis exit the Twitter space as well. Appreciate all you tuning in on Twitter or YouTube, or tuning in to the recording, or listening on your favorite podcast directory. You guys are thebomb.com. I got nothing really major else here. I had a couple other rabbit holes to go down with old Travioli, but apparently this week has been hectic as all shit in the Chad and Brad family household. So had to cut her a little short. We'll make sure to dive deeper in next week's Tokin Tuesday. Nothing like old. That's just a classic Travis, ain't it? Hey, I said it to his face. I'll say it here live on the show without him here. Hey, that is a classic Travis telling you about something 5 minutes before it needs done. Well, I mean, goodness gracious, all Friday, this guy. Hey, we'll wrap it up. I got nothing else major. No alpha, nothing crazy to do. Shout out to the Twitter space. Bo Cephas, Deezy, JR, Mama Cap, Chris Ahumada. Who else is this in here? What's up? 329 Club. What's up, 329 Club? How you feeling? How you moving? How you grooving? Thanks for popping in. Thanks for listening to The Door Show, presented by the Diamond Hand Media Group. Appreciate you guys down there. Appreciate all you guys seeing my smiling face on the old YouTube. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. You are thebomb.com. Appreciate you spending your most valuable asset with me, and that is your time. You could be a million and one other places, and you chose to be right here. And for that, I am eternally grateful. I mentioned in the chat there with Travis, the Diamond Hand Media Group is focused on the business side of things going into 2023. Point blank, period. We have some interesting plans coming up on the back end. I'm very excited to reconnect with Swirl One post Orlando, post Miami, everything he's done over the New Year's Eve weekend. Can't wait to see what all he's got up his sleeve. I got some stuff up my sleeve for him. There's a lot of alpha coming, you guys. And I do believe here very soon we'll be able to release some sense of alpha, some stuff you guys will want to know about, some stuff you guys definitely need to have your eyes and ears to the chain on. Because once we roll this stuff out, people are going to be wondering what they were missing out on, why they were stopping, why they didn't stop by, why they didn't hang out, why they didn't listen, why they didn't decide to become a member of the Diamond Hand fam sooner. Because each and every one of you that have been around from the rip, coming from a founder, we see you. Talking for loads and loads of founders in this space of whatever business, project, you name it, yada, yada. When you put in work for us, as in social media, as in IRL, however you can use your talents to spread the message about the project, the platform, the business, whatever it might be, we see you. We see you more than you know. And I've said it from the rip. This channel was created to benefit those who have not had the opportunity to become part of the network that this platform and I am lucky enough to be a part of. And I will continue to see you guys and make sure that those of you that have supported me from the rip, regardless of the ups, regardless of the downs, regardless of wherever we might be, you will be taken care of. So I appreciate you guys. I can't thank you enough for always being in my corner. Diamond Hand fam, you OGs, you're the bomb.com. We're 6 minutes after the top of the hour. So let's close this thing out the only way we know how. Let me check the YouTube chat real quick. What's up, YouTube chat? Shout out to all of you guys. Oh, hey, Chadma finished his nap. Appreciate you popping in just in time. What's up, Dr. J, Mr. E, Rick D's? What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being in the live YouTube chat as well. Let's put a cap on this thing. You know what I'm saying? See what I did there? That's it. That's a wrap. Paper or plastic. Put a bow on that some beach. Episode 134 of The Door Show is officially over. No mas, no more. It's time to get on up. Get on out. But before we do so, a couple of things I need to remind you of. Number one, it is a terrific, nay, it's a tremendous, nay, it is a tremendous Tuesday to be alive. The rest is up to me and thee, and I'm choosing to push around some PLP. I thought it was on my coffee cup, but not that one today. Rocking the Sea Bums. Shout out the Sea Bums Ocean Crew, one of my OG NFT communities. Still hold all of my original bums and the artwork on my wall. But PLP stands for peace, love, and positivity. For those of you that are new to the acronym, and I humbly ask you do the same. Maybe dash in a little bit of kindness as you go about the rest of this Tuesday as well. Why, you might be asking yourself? Well, because it costs 0 fiat, 0 ETH, 0 SOL, 0 bonk, and 0 of any of them other shit coins your degenerate ass cares to be invested in right now to do so. My friends, I hope you have. The legendary Travioli, who had to dip out a little early today because of family prior engagements. He's got to be there. It's all good. We understand. We love you, Travis. I'm trying not to get canceled right now is what I'm trying to do, you guys. But he hopes you have a spectacular rest of your Tuesday, unless you have any other plans. And last but certainly not least, my friends, being that this show is a member of the Diamond Hand Media Group, I ask that you would keep in mind that at DHM, we don't only hold, we hold each other up. And right now is one hell of a time to flex those diamond hands. Appreciate the hell out of each and every one of you diamond handers. Once again, thank you for sharing your time with me, stopping by, getting a little bit of a mental vacation, some edutainment, and some knowledge and insights in between. Hopefully you enjoyed some Tokin while Travis was here. Another Tokin Tuesday in the books, albeit a short one. Still got in the finish the sentence, hyper speed. And we will be back in action live in primetime once again tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, for the latest and greatest news, nonsense, and hot topics from around the world of Web3 and beyond. And then we will be welcoming on our guest of the day at 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific, keeping it under wraps for now. It's alpha for the next couple hours at least. I'll drop a tweet here in the next coming hours. But for now, my friends, I'll catch you on the flip side in the Discord, in the VCs, in the spaces, yes, definitely in the spaces. I was trying to think if there was any other place that you might be building this beautiful place we call Web3. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. I'll catch you later. Peace and love.